Well, guys, I think we had a pretty awesome week. I mean, I really enjoyed hanging out at the park. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I mean, Ross with NEI. The data we came away with was great. We learned a little bit too as far as what to expect from the HR and those different services out there. I mean, I think overall it was a good learning experience with the demo. I mean, it was a great learning experience about you guys and what you do with the equipment as well as just your general day-to-day stuff. So I really think this week was good, and it's going to result in a really cool video for us.
So yeah, one of the guys on our team, Cody, he just finished up with his undergrad with a history degree, and he did his internship, there at the park, and his even the input that he was giving us during the whole flights and being out on the park and just how the park itself is such a big part of Mobile, right? Not only just the battleship that's there, it's just different aspects, the memorials that are there, it just ties, our community, together.
And that was another thing I didn't realize. I mean, when we talked about flying this, I didn't realize, well, we figured we'd be out here during the middle of the week, it wouldn't be that many people, but the lady told me in the gift shop, there's like around 3,000 guests a day at this time of year, so.
That's cool, man, because that just ensures the park will stay open. So I know one of the aspects that is kind of cool about this whole thing is we were able to create a digital twin of the site. So essentially, we've got the real site, and now we're able to capture it, in a digital format, so we can review it essentially back at the office and then model it, map it, however you want to do with it. So the technology, I guess, it honestly impresses me, still to this day.
Oh yeah.
So no, it was really cool to have our new HR payload on the site and see what it did out in that environment. We had some expectations. We knew it was going to do great in a lot of places that we've used it before, but a battleship?
Yeah.
Honestly, I had great expectations. It did well, but yeah, I was still kind of like, man, this is new territory. I'm not sure what we're actually gonna get here,
And we did that in one day. How long would it take us to topo that whole site?
Yeah, you're looking at almost 90 acres is the park. So, just the area that we flew.
So now, just the time savings. That's just such a huge advantage with this. Also, really from the financial aspect, but as well as just getting stuff done quicker. In today's age, everybody wants it now. So
yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, I guess I'm a little in the past there.
Right. Yes. Our takeaway from it, having Thompson guys and us having our partnership with NEI and just that relationship that we already have, right? And then you guys coming on board, providing NEI with the new payload and allowing us to demo it. That's that relationship with NEI. We've been cultivating that now for years. Ross, the way he takes care of us, if we need something from him, we can call him. Yeah, and then even have William, when he came on site, how's Ross treating you? How's Robert, their survey side, the instrumentation type guy.
In the past, the previous companies that we've bought some of our equipment from, they didn't really have surveyors like with you guys. You got, we're just working with you, man, having you out there, you're a licensed surveyor. We can call you and you can relate to us, what we're talking about. Same way with Robert working there. Yeah. We've bought from other companies and nobody really, they sold it, they knew how to run it, but they don't know how to survey. So that is a good plus to have for you guys and them too.
No, I like what NEI's doing. They're doing a good job, and this week just helped prove that, So today we got a chance to review the data, and that was pretty impressive. Of course, what we're going to be able to pull for the topo data, that's going to work well. The boat though, it's pretty impressive what we're able to capture. Like we kind of reviewed, there was moments I knew we were going to have a hard time, actually getting locations on elements because of the shiny black surfaces or whatnot. But we came away with a lot, and I think what it did for me, it kind of showed me possibly ways that we could maybe do better the next time we have a very detailed, piece of equipment like that to possibly locate, So now I think I learned a little bit about, what we actually accomplished this week. I came away with a few things that you know, it verified some thoughts, but it also kind of left me with a few moments of like, maybe we could do things a little differently in the future.
And that's just that's part of every job, right?
Yeah.
You bring everything back to the office and you analyze it, you look it over, and it just gives you a baseline to look at for your next project. Okay, so I know that anything with that kind of detail, we know we're going to have some shadow in here and these places like that. So it just helps us plan for the next one, right? Yeah.
That's part of the learning curve of this stuff, then, which I think we're all still in a learning curve. This technology is so new. I mean, the whole drone idea is fairly fresh, and especially in the surveying industry. So I think we're all still going through learning curves as far as what we can do with this equipment. Even I've been using it for. Started terrestrial scanning about 8 years ago, and I've learned a ton in the process, but definitely still learning. It's like almost each flight, something comes out that you see a little bit different from the last one. And I think that's cool. I love the fact that this is putting us in a learning environment, even though we're still getting work done.
Well, guys, how about it?
It's awesome. It's a good week, guys. It was cool.